Hey everybody, it's Jason from the Texas Gun Vault, and today I'm coming to you with another From the Vault video. This is a video series where I show off a gun or guns of my personal collection that I just want to share with you because I think they're cool or interesting. And today I'm going to show you my tactical Benelli shotgun collection. Benelli is a shotgun company that I have been interested in ever since I was a teenager and before I really was a gun owner or had even shot a firearm. In the 1990s, I used to play a video game called Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, where you were a member of a SWAT team and one of the guns you could choose from was the Benelli M4, and I thought it was just the coolest shotgun I had ever seen. And now that I'm older and a gun collector, well, I wanted to collect Benellis. Now, something I want to address before I show you all of my Benelli shotguns is a question that I know I'm going to be inevitably asked in the comment section, and that is, Jason, how do you make that gun 922R compliant? I've tried to answer this question in the past, and when I'm as clear as I possibly can be, people will ask the same question again, say, I just want to ask again for clarity. Are you sure? Well, in this video, I'm not going to talk about 922R compliance. If you want to know about 922R compliance in your Benelli shotguns, I recommend going online, going and asking this question on many of the Benelli forums that you can find. You'll also find that there are many companies out there that manufacture and sell Benelli US-made hammers, disconnectors, triggers, magazine tubes, and stocks for the entire Benelli shotgun line. And if that is still not clear enough for you, I recommend that you go hire and consult with an attorney. So that's all I want to say about 922R compliance. So now let's get right into my Benelli shotgun collection. And the first shotgun I want to show you tonight is my M1 Super 90. This was made in the mid-1990s. Actually towards the end of the M1 run. And this is Benelli's OG and original tactical shotgun made for militaries and law enforcement around the world. It uses their inertia-driven system, which is kind of what makes Benelli Benelli. They patented that, and pretty much most of their shotguns, with the exception of just a couple, use that action. It's really interesting. This particular variant has the ghost ring sights in the back, the blade sight in the front. I have the extended magazine tube. For the most part, the M2 and the M1 are very similar, but this one uses the older manufacturing techniques. For example, we have a metal trigger housing. The M2s, which use the same system and have a lot of part compatibility, use a polymer trigger system. So this is my M90. I bought this used. I did restore it myself. I put in all new springs. I touched up the anodization and the bluing. I think it came out pretty good. I don't shoot this one as I think it is a collector piece. It was imported after Heckler & Koch were importing these. So this one actually was imported by Benelli, and it has a kind of a rare safety on it where a lot of them used a button type safety, but this one has an ambi safety which is triangular on both sides, and you don't see that often on many of the Benellis. So this is my M1 Super 90. And the next shotgun I want to show you is my M2, and essentially it's the same shotgun but made with more modern techniques. This one obviously is a lot shorter. This is a registered SBS, or a short-barreled shotgun here in the United States. Otherwise this would be very illegal, but I do have the paperwork for it. The model is the M2 Entry. This one also has the ghost ring sights in the back and that blade sight in the front. Now, not all of the tactical shotguns have that. Some just have a bead, some have rifle sights, but I like the ghost ring sights. Obviously, it has the pistol grip, and I know some people are going to say, I don't like pistol grips on shotguns, and I totally get it, but the reason I like them is because I think they look cool, but also the anti-gunners want to ban them, and because they want to ban them, I gotta have one. So this also uses the inertia-driven system, and this is my M2 SBS Entry. This is a really fun gun to shoot, and even though it has such a short barrel, it's not really that much louder, and it doesn't have that much more recoil. The next shotgun I want to show you is the M3, and this is a convertible shotgun. So this is mechanically very interesting. This is both a pump action shotgun and a semi-automatic shotgun. So the semi-automatic part does use, once again, that inertia-driven system, but you can unlock it and run it like a pump. So you have both options. It's really interesting, and this is one of the shotguns that I believe is used by militaries around the world, like in New Zealand. This particular example is also a later importation, not one of the Heckler & Koch importations, but it's not the latest variant of the firearm where they do have a telescoping stock. So you can convert this shotgun back and forth depending on your needs. Really interesting, very different, and I don't know of a lot of other convertible shotguns that are on the market. Very interesting, very cool. I love this thing. Very interesting. So this is my Benelli M3. The next shotgun I want to show you is my M4 SBS. This one does have the telescoping stock on it, which I think is just iconic to this particular shotgun. This is also a registered SBS. I also have a little addition that I made myself, or bought myself, which doesn't come on the stock shotguns, but this is made by Carolina Laser Works. It's a copy of the military tag for their M4s. And this does not use the inertia system. This uses a piston system, or their gas system. And it's considered to be one of the most reliable and robust shotguns in the world. And it's why the US military uses it. And so this started life as a full-length 18-inch barreled M4, but I bought the shorter barrel for it and SBS'd it. I think it looks really cool. And like the M2, it's not that much louder. It doesn't have any more recoil than its longer partner. So it's a great shotgun. It runs great, and this system is simply awesome. If you ever get a chance to shoot an M4, they're a little bit heavier, but man, these things are tanks and will run forever. Then we have another M4. This is the M4 H20. I also put on the telescoping stock on this one. This one is an 18-inch barrel. There were two versions of the H20 M4s. One had a different coating. This one is Cerakote. I think the other one had some type of ion bonded finish, which was the same color. Those are a little bit more sought after. I did buy a US made magazine tube for this, so this is the full length tube. It's not one with the limiter on it. It was actually easy to change out, and the company matched the Cerakote really nicely. This is my go-to home defense shotgun. It's awesome, it runs reliably, and it's an M4, and it's a little bit different because it has that different color, but it's really nice. I love this thing. So this is my second M4. And then finally, we have my latest Benelli, which is a pump action shotgun. And this is the SuperNova LE. So it has the pistol grip, it has the telescoping stock, and it is pump action. Yeah, so this is their pump action. They're not known for their pump actions as much. This is a much more affordable shotgun than their semi-autos, but they have a great reputation abroad. The receiver is actually made of polymer, or maybe it's polymer overmolded, and it is really light, kind of space age looking. And the reviews on these are great. I can tell you, when I have shot and run this, it runs perfectly like most pump action shotguns. It's a lot of fun, and it just has that really cool look. So this is my Benelli pump action. So there you go. That's all of my Benelli shotguns. As I said, I don't do a lot of content on my channel on shotguns because I just don't have the opportunity to shoot them or arrange to truly review them, but I still appreciate them, and man, do I love collecting them. And I think Benelli just makes some of the best shotguns in the world. So there you go, my From the Vault video on my Benelli shotgun collection. What do you guys think? Do you own any Benelli shotguns? Do you like the ones I have? Let me know in the comments section below. So, as always, thanks for watching.